Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to After Hours. How's it going, guys? This is exciting. We got Sahar on Facebook, tuning in on Facebook. We got Mike Angelo both on Discord, and then he moved over to YouTube. You can chat in Discord. It's going on Facebook. It's going on Twitch. We tested it out yesterday on yesterday's episode, and it's going well. It's going well. This whole madness of everything is going well. We tested it with Rami Haika's episode, and it's pretty cool, man. A lot of people are enjoying the fact that they could watch it on YouTube and Twitch and stuff because it has the apps for the TV and stuff. So I'm excited. Shout out to Sahar and to Ahmed who's tuning in on Facebook as well. Mike Angelo's tuning in on YouTube. Let me know in the chat where you guys are tuning in from, just out of curiosity. But we haven't done an After Hours in so long. We did episode 10 way back, like 3 months ago, maybe, or 2 months ago, and episode 10 got taken down because we played some music that we shouldn't have been played, and during the episode, because we were talking about something. We were talking about Shakira playing a Metallica song, and we played it, and then we got flagged. So no more episode 10. So this is a kind of remake of episode 10. Shout out to Andrew tuning in on Facebook. Mike, let me know if it looks and sounds good and stuff on YouTube, if the chat's cool, everything like that. Let's hit the intro. I have Seth with me from Sit Down with Seth, and we're just gonna shoot the shit. It's After Hours. I missed you guys. I missed After Hours. I missed hanging out. So let's do it. Seth, how's it going?
Yeah. Dude, you can't not headbang to that fucking intro, bro.
Thank you, man.
I'm just rocking out, dude. Fucking hey, man. What's going on, dude?
It's going well, man. It's good. Kim is saying she's tuning in from Facebook. Sahar says, "Damn it, Shakira." Mike is saying it's looking great thus far on YouTube. That's awesome, man. I'm really excited that everyone's got their platforms tuned in and is enjoying the spreading. That sounded weird. The spreading of the show.
Dude, it's really cool. Like, we were talking about how it all goes down, how you make it work, and I think it's one of the coolest ways because people prefer being on Facebook, prefer being on what's it called, on YouTube or Twitch, and I think it all comes down to what's more convenient for them. Because I had a lot of people say, "Dude, go on YouTube," just because they don't have Facebook.
Yeah.
The majority of people that I the reason why I moved to YouTube, because the majority of the people that want to watch my show say they don't have Facebook, or they can't access it properly, or they find it very difficult to use. Because I can't make it like a plug and say just go here,
Yeah,
it's so complicated. I don't know why they find it so complicated, but when we moved to YouTube, we just found it so much easier. But this, I think, just simplifies even more things, because now you can watch it everywhere.
Yeah, I had some people say, Gino, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. I had some people say oh, you shouldn't be putting it everywhere, it'll water down the numbers or the views and stuff like that. And I always try to explain, the tribe is the tribe, man. If it makes it easier for someone to tune in on YouTube versus Facebook, as long as we get to have a conversation, as long as the chat is working for everyone, as long as they get to hear it the next day if they missed the live stream, I don't care where anyone actually tunes in from. It's not about the numbers, it's about the conversation. That's the priority.
That's definitely the way to look at it, man. Because if you start digging into, oh man, I'm not getting enough views, I can't get the numbers, you start to hate yourself. You start to do stuff that you want to how do I find numbers, how to get numbers? And dude, this is the thing I'm facing right now. This is the thing that kind of I'm trying not to latch onto. Forget numbers, dude. Think about quality of content, not viewership. You know what I mean? If you have good content, you definitely gotta have a good show. not about
Just for some of the people that might not know who are tuning in, even though I'm pretty sure everyone in the chats already met you before, but for the newcomers and for the listeners who aren't tuning into the live stream, just introduce yourself, because you said this is something that that you're also facing. Just let them know what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Seth. Obviously, that's not really my real name, but we'll get into that later. My real name is Ahmed Abbas. I go by Seth. I have a podcast called Sit Down with Seth. We host a kind of a sports, nutrition. Now we're kind of branching out to like lifestyle and just basically interesting people that want to be on the show. Our show goes live on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty good episode, so if you guys want to join in, by all means. And that's it. I started doing podcasting a long time ago, and it started with just shooting the shit. And a buddy of mine decided, let's take this to a kind of more serious and more businessy direction. I was like, yeah, I'd love to do it, And I told him the one thing we can't focus on is like numbers and all this. We got to focus on quality of guests, having the right people on, having people that want to be heard. Like when we first started, we had like all these amazing, like, not, I won't say doctors, but people want to hear their advice. Our first like audience, our main audience, even until now, our main audience are the CrossFit community. Because when we first started, we had like CrossFit coaches. We had like CrossFit coaches who are like physiotherapists. Man, there's this dude, man, big props. His name is Dr. Matt LaRue, man. Props to this dude. He's like the CrossFit chiropractor of the stars, man. Like everyone goes to him. When we had him on the show, it wasn't the most viewed show, but it was the most interactive, like talkative. I think everyone was trying to get like a freebie, like, hey doc, how do I fix this? Like, yo, dude,
a free consultation while we're streaming live.
Yeah, like, is that gonna work? This guy has a proper job. But no, like it started off that way, and then we realized we had to kind of expand and kind of like we can't just focus on sports and like what's that called? You can only do so much,
Yeah. And
now we're kind of talking to everyone. Anyone has an interesting or cool story, we're just gonna like, let's come on the show. Tomorrow's guest is a podcaster, dude. So
yeah, this is the kind of thing that Unmuted was. It was just like anyone in the creative field kind of thing. I just wanted to shout out Sahar. She just switched over to YouTube. Pretty cool. Let us know if it's smooth and if the chat's good and all that stuff. So basically, the chat on screen right now is pulling from all the different platforms. So we can see, anyone that comments on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, even from the Discord, from the Unmuted Tribe Discord. You have a chat box there that you can comment, and it'll still come up on the screen, which is crazy. But Seth and I were talking about it before we rolled live. I'm not a technical guy. I'm not that guy. But I've been digging deep into this world to try and up the production when it comes to Unmuted, up the production when it comes to After Hours, and like the mic and the sound and all that stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy it. But you're not a technical guy either, right?
No, man, no. First of all, props to you for like getting this far. Production, everything is great. Like, I never thought.
I'll be honest. I'm a good delegator. I didn't do most of this stuff.
Oh yeah.
I get people who know what to do and just be like, "Yo, can you help me with this?"
Dude, that's how I started. First of all, I didn't know this was all possible until I called my Deep.
Yeah.
I had him on the show like I think 2 episodes ago. And like he was one of those guys where I had to have on the show because he was the bread and butter of like how it all started. How I was able to live stream. He was like, dude, get OBS. I was like, okay, first of all, what the fuck's OBS? 2, I didn't know you can stream live. What's a capture card? There's all these fucking questions. Now I would drag him at 10 p.m. away from his wife and his kid and sit him at my house for hours on end, telling him literally on this very laptop when we started with, how do I do this? What is a capture card? How do I connect it to this? How do I, And it was all this very silly, like, learning curve, which got me somewhere, which I can now do this, and maybe a bit more. But then, dude, Adil, the guy who is basically my Jamie to our podcast, who was basically, dude, this guy, like, mashallah, like he didn't study filmology, or sorry, like cinematography or anything. He just learns everything on YouTube and just applies it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, man, he's great on everything. He just like, I call him up, like, dude, it's not gonna work out. This setup's not gonna work. Next day, he's like, yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, we can do this now. We can have 2 screens. We can do this. We can do this. Like, what are you talking about? You know, like I was contemplating.
Sorry to cut you off. I just want to shout out Sada Misnahi. Is I don't know if I said that last name wrong, but you know who you are. Sada is in the house over on Facebook. Dude, one of the biggest things on a live podcast is trying to say everyone's name correctly.
Yeah.
Anytime anyone comments, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna butcher all of your names. Just expect it. Expect it.
No, yeah.
I'm already like dyslexic, and I have a lot of reading issues as it is. And then you put all these names in front of me from all over the world, and I'm like, yo, I don't know what this is.
Did you ever do the dyslexia test? Like, did you ever like actually find out if you're dyslexic or not?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I definitely was when I was a kid.
Okay, but did you do like a full on like I found out in 2014 when I was in London that I was dyslexic. I didn't know. I just really thought I just didn't know how to read good. Even that sentence came out really stupid.
just to make sure that it sold the story.
Just to make sure. Like my mentor tells me, dude, it's all in your head. It's all in your head. And it could be. You know, it fucking could be. I don't fucking know. You know, I barely read. I don't have an imagination, so I can't read properly. But no, I went and she's like, okay, she's like, you are dyslexic, but not extremely. I see you struggling reading, and I see you struggling understanding what you read. I think that's the reason. Like, I fucking hate manuals. And whenever I go to YouTube, I'd rather have someone tell me, like, to start a YouTube page, click this.
Yeah.
You know, like, it needs to be a simple. Page.
Yeah. If I read anything, it'll have to be a couple of times just to like let it sink in. That's why I like talking. I like talking shit. That's why we have a podcast, because I'm just like, yo, you don't have to do anything. You can just talk.
That's exactly the reason why I love having podcasts, and it's kind of the reason why I'm starting a new podcast, which is I think I want to tell everyone about. I mean, I'm not gloating. I haven't even started yet, so I'm not even there yet.
Well, but it's because the birth of the idea happened on the now deceased episode 10, the original episode 10 of After Hours.
I'm still waiting for the young lady who came up with the name. She gets all the props. She came up with a great name.
Someone text Wajiha or hit her up on Discord and tell her to get over here.
Yeah, because she gets the full props. So I haven't changed my idea one iota. That's a fucking great title, and I'm sticking by it. You know, I even tell people, like, yeah, my new podcast, that's what he said. They're like, oh, it's a good name. I'm like, thanks, I didn't come up with it. I tell them it's not my idea. And they're like, oh, who cares with it? I gotta go back. Storyline, no, you know. So I gotta squeeze how that came from here, and like I wanna forever bring it as a part of like the birth, where it started and how it is now. So
it's pretty cool. And we physically still have it recorded, even though the episode got taken down from Facebook. We still have the episode, the recorded version of the episode at least.
Nice.
So we can clip that one day, like when you're on your 50th episode of that's what he said. Clip that and drag it in, and you can play it back, and we have the actual birth of that name.
No, most definitely, that's a great idea. I mean, you got to send it to me. You sent me this thing the other day, man, which cracked me up when I fucked up. What's it? Play the ending.
Oh, the outro, yeah. There's a lot of people do it. A lot of people fuck up the outro.
Oh, man. With the outro?
I don't. I want to know if everyone tuning in, if the video lags at any point, or like slows down or anything, either on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Let me know, because this is the kind of stuff that that'll make me restream the stuff we are doing it now to all these platforms, or you know, try to just bring it back home and stay put in one place. What you been doing since the last time we spoke? Growing your hair?
Growing my hair. That's for sure. I'm just trying to rock out. And
I've been trying to grow
like
my hair. I look like my wife said you look like a caveman that also happens to be homeless.
pretty harsh.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, my nickname
she really wants me to like get a trim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, fight the power, bro. Don't. Everyone's telling me like cut it. I'm like, no. Like the more people that tell me to cut it, the more I don't want to cut it. You know what I mean?
That anti-authoritarian gene that a lot of like our people have, the misfits.
Yeah.
I still don't get it. Now that I have a kid, what's up, Joy? Thank you for tuning in. Now that I have a kid and I see a tinge of anti-authoritarian, like when you tell him like, put this back or don't touch that or don't do this, and he just does it anyway. I'm like, oh God, what is that? Is that me? Like, what is that? What it feels? Like, just don't do it. Don't put dirt in your mouth. And he's like, no, just don't. I know you understand what I'm saying. Just don't do it. And then he'll like wait until I'm not looking and do it.
Like, I don't like that tone. I'm gonna do it the other way.
Yeah, and then it just makes it started making me think like all the times I was just anti-authoritarian for no reason, absolutely no reason, just to be a dick, a devil. What is it? Rebel without a cause.
Rebel without a cause. I think I have a bit of that, but like I do it to like the work. I mean, not the worst people, but the people who are the best. Like an example is today. And I was calling UPS, and I called them yesterday, and they were like, "We'll deliver your package tomorrow, just today." Called them this morning, and I called them this morning, like, "Hey, I just want to check out my package. It's still coming today, right?" Like, "Oh no, sir, it's tomorrow." And then like that's it. Like instead of talking all white, I turned all Arab. Like, what? No. Manager, please call now. And the guy's like, "Oh no, sorry, sir. I mean today. Call them at 3 to check. Like, "Oh no, sir, it's tomorrow." Like, what?
Oh
what?
Shit.
What's happening? They're like, no, today at 6:30 for sure. I come home 6:30. My package is not here. That's it. I'm pissed. I call, and it puts me on hold for 30 minutes. And I think I recorded it. I'm like, I've been on hold for 30 minutes, but that was it. Like that was me. I was not letting go. I'm like, I'm gonna get them to answer me. I'm gonna go on Facebook. I'm gonna like start going crazy. Like I that's it. If it's not my way, it's what's it called?
My way or the highway.
Pretty much. 30 minutes later, my brother texts me and is like, "Yo, dude, the UPS driver just texted me. He's outside." I never felt like a giant dick ever in my life. I felt like a giant. I'm like, "Motherfucker, I've been on hold for 30 minutes." He's like, "Hang up." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, I'm getting softer with age. I don't care if something's late, and even like deliveries and stuff like that. And my wife or anyone says like, "Oh, call them, check on them." It's like that's not going to do anything. That's literally not going to. The guy's not going to like run faster to get to you because you called.
That's so true. And the thing is, I think that's the thing I struggle with accepting. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, you know what's funny? Even as I'm on hold, I know for a fact he can't do jack shit. He's going to answer and he's going to say, "I will check on it." That's all he can do. And I know that. But I just wanted him to hear me. Like, I wanted him to know that I was furious. And I was like, thinking, like, what am I doing? And then, like, the Arab in me goes, like, no, he must answer. He must hear.
Yeah, but then you're sitting there frustrated and they don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, how many times have you called a food delivery service that was a little late and they're like, "Oh, the driver's on the way"? Of course he is.
Oh, dude,
they're not going to say anything else.
They're not. Yeah, they're not going to. Exactly. There's nothing they can fucking do. And I think that over a period of a past month, I've been trying to learn how to be patient. But there are just these things like this, for example, that can like throw me off. But yeah, man, it's something I'm trying to deal with, like just being fucking patient,
Yeah.
Like there are a few things. Yeah.
I'm completely. I like Mike Angelo in the comments is saying I'm 42 and used to be hardcore. I'm soft as fuck now. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy that like back in the day. When I first started driving, when I first started like getting out into the world, I had even parking, anything. Anyone would cut me off, I'd be like, "No, I need to show them that I'm upset, that this is wrong." Yeah. Now I'm like, yo, no matter how hard and how much you scream, what's up, Serge? Thank you for tuning in. No matter how far, how hard, how loud you scream, Absolutely no one is going to change their mind. They're not going to change their ways whatsoever. You're not going to teach anyone anything. So they cut you off. You're sat there pissed off, trying to get back at them, trying to teach them a lesson, and they are none the wiser. They're chilling, they're cruising for the rest of their day. You're sat there and driving home. You get home, you tell your wife, like, God damn it, this guy cut me off in it. You know what I mean? It's like, what is the point of all of that? It's just, I'm 100%. super laid back these days.
I've been trying to let go. I've been trying to like just not. I want to say give a fuck more because I have so much more to think about. But like, it's just been like these small things can sometimes put you on. Like you've tell me right now you've let go. Nothing in the past has ever, like recently like ticked you off or like gave you that one urge of like motherfucker, what the fuck now? Like it's happened. It
happens. It happens, but it doesn't last for very long.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't last long at all. I get the burst of like the anger, disappointment, a thing that happens. Oh fuck, man! Why didn't that work out? And then it's like I can't control it, so it doesn't really matter.
That's the best way to look at it, man. I fully support that, and I'm a hypocrite saying because sometimes I don't follow that rule, and I'm just trying. I'm just fucking trying, and all I can do is really honestly fucking try.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing any of us can do, right? So, but it took me a really long time to get here. I was the like freak out, punch a wall, like break my own hand kind of rage.
Was this the 20s when you were 20, like around 25, 21? Like
yeah, from before, from like 15 to like 25. I was kind of a knucklehead.
What's that? Like that age where like your hormones are the most highest.
Yeah,
you're super angry all the time. You know,
I don't know if it was hormones or just pure stupidity, but something was high for sure.
I used to do this, and like I'm not ashamed of it anymore. I used to get angry in front of girls on purpose, thinking it would be really cool.
Oh, like
it was
dude. Who didn't get into fights in high school, especially growing up in the Middle East, like places like Qatar and Dubai and stuff. Everyone was in a fight. It was now looking back at it. It was so fucking stupid. Why would we punch each other?
I was never in a fight. I just apparently like I thought if you were like always, this is me, and I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like even when you're sleeping and you have these cringe moments, like what the fuck was I thinking? Like I was looking back and we were sitting as friends, and we were like, I think I was 17, and I just acted unimpressed the entire time. And I thought for some reason that made me look cooler, but in reality, I just came off like a dick.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't that funny, like trying to like talk to everyone, trying to fucking like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on? No, I was like just super unimpressed, like, you know, like acting like I was 17. I was acting like I was 50. Like, well, yes.
There's a lot of things when you look back at it with a mature mind and like you start analyzing life in general. Like I really figured out a lot of the things that I did extreme were to cover other things that I was insecure about, or other things that I didn't feel so good about, or other things that I wanted to hide. Even just having conversations with people, confrontation for me was non-verbal. Like there's no way I could talk to someone and just be like, yo man, that pissed me off, just because the actual vocabulary and the comfort of actually talking to someone wasn't there. So it was a much easier solution to be like, that's that just made me tell you how I felt instead of an actual conversation.
I can't verbalize it, but I can, how do you say, physicalize it? Like
Mike Angelo saying, a puberty or just plain guy on steroids. I never got into fights in high school. I was an angel. A bunch of laughing emojis. And then he says, looking back, man, I was a moron. Yeah, I think we all were, bro. I think there's I don't necessarily know someone that didn't fuck up in one way or another. What's up, Ala? Thank you for tuning in to After Hours. We need the After Hours theme song.
I was thinking like it's the same. I think you could have like a more. I mean, it's more chill. It's more like the shoot the shit kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's the same background music and it's the same intro for now. But
would you change the intro? Would you think maybe having a different intro, like a more?
Yeah, like a nighttime. Welcome to the show.
See, I was saying like in your lyrics, it's welcome to the show, right?
Yeah.
I think my opinion is like do the exact same chord progression,
jazz version.
Exactly, yeah. Jazz version, exactly. Yeah, dude. You know,
we'll get Mike Angelo to sing it. Mike, you want to sing the intro to After Hours? If I send you some music, we'll do like a clean version of Hello, Welcome to the Show. You know, that song was written 5 years ago. And the lyrics were finished in 2018, and the "Hello, Welcome to the Show" was an actual part of the lyric.
Is it
the opening track for Sayonara and the song Alcatraz? And once we started the podcast, JM was like, "I was like, oh man, I need to make a theme song or something." JM was like, "Why don't you just use the fucking? You always start everything with Welcome to the Show. Why don't you just use the song where you say Welcome to the Show?"
This whole time I thought it was what's it called? You made like a 30-second song, and you're like just like I'm gonna say welcome to the show, and then cut it up. And
even the outro where it says hello, welcome to the show. This is it. Your time is done. That he clipped that part for the outro. That's in the original song.
And the what's the name of the song? Sorry,
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. It's out. Right? I want to hear it.
Yeah, it's
now
out.
I can finally. Oh, okay. Because I want to hear the whole thing now. I'm like, I know this part from somewhere. I wish you never told me. I wish you never told me. Like, I would have heard the song, and then it's just gonna bug me. I'm like, where have I heard that before?
Well, I think I don't know if we're gonna play music and get flagged again.
Oh, don't. Even though it's like your own music, but just don't.
Yeah,
just to be safe. You know, just to be safe.
It is because it's all automated. You can't really even if it is your own music, the fact that it's copyrighted somewhere, you have to go through this fucking circus of trying to prove that you're the same person.
I was trying to figure out how Joe Rogan does it, how he gets to play. I mean, when he plays videos, he plays them without sound. So if he's playing like a video of like any martial arts or anything, he would play it without any sound. So you can, I think, kind of get away with it ish.
So if there's no music, I'm pretty sure it's fine. Also, the common, what is it? The common something, I forget what it's called, but if you're reacting to videos and you're commentating on them and stuff like that, you have the right to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, probably muting them would solve the automated flagging issue.
Okay, fair enough. I guess that, because I was like wondering how does he get away with like all these, like he plays videos on his show, and like I'm guessing if he's just reacting to them, you know.
Yeah, I mean, look at like PewDiePie and stuff. If you can't react and commentate and take things apart, half of YouTube is gone. Half of YouTube are react videos.
It's true. Didn't that guy try to fucking, what's it called? Have that like you reacting to videos like copyrighted, but he couldn't.
Who did that?
So the channel called React.
Oh, the Fine Brothers.
Yeah, someone correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I heard this. I read this somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. But they tried to copyright like any form of you reacting to videos. Apparently, they tried to to copyright that, you know. And they were like, no, we can't. That's impossible. Because
you can't.
Everyone's doing it.
Also, I don't think they were the first.
No, they weren't. I don't think so. No. Dude, you know how it all started? Okay, not unofficially. Unofficially, it all kind of started with America's Funniest Home Videos. I mean, wasn't that the original React video?
Yeah, that really was.
You know? It was the original fucking React. Fucking, you just
is that thing still around? Because YouTube completely destroyed it.
No, yeah, dude. Bob Saget was like, "I'm done." I don't think he rebooted it. Did he?
I don't know. Someone look up if America's Funniest Home Videos is still around. Because
I'd still watch it.
because that's just the YouTube compilation fail videos, basically.
Essentially, it's
Took over that. And why would I tune in and watch ads in the middle when I could just get the video straight up?
You know who actually kind of somewhat does the same thing, but it's just one of the most annoying shows. Like, they've basically taken funniest home videos and gave it a millennial twist and just shat on it. It's a show on Comedy Central called Ridiculousness.
The skateboarding guy hosts it. Rob Diedrich, right?
Rob Diedrich and some dude who's the DJ who basically plays back everything, and the Chanel West Coast. She has the fucking most annoying laugh.
I don't know any of these people.
You don't want to, and I'm glad you don't. But yeah, they basically taken the whole. Like, they would find, it's not they wouldn't, they would categorize all their fail videos, and they say, oh, this one's called Let's Kick It, and it's like people kicking and falling or something, But it is videos that I saw once on YouTube. Like, I saw this on YouTube. It's not new to me, but they're just playing it on TV.
Yeah, where people are tuning in more to the reaction than anything else. The reaction of the host and the reaction of the people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's an audience, so yeah. There's an Arabic version as well. It's the same thing, Ridiculousness Arabia, And if anything, I find that more cringy, even though like it's Arabs reacting. But there's something about, I don't know, like I don't know. I don't know. I find that one less cringy for some reason.
Yeah, and for me, the only thing I think of when I see that kind of content is I just wish there was more original content from the Middle East first, before just slapping on a Middle East or Arabia at the end of a name and claiming, that's just SNL Middle East, ridiculousness Arabia, or you know what I mean? Like they just take the full thing, the franchise, and just stick it. And that's why I was excited about you guys when you were doing Full Super.
Dude, yeah, man. I mean, Full Super, I was on board 1,000%, and like I remember it all started with me. Well, okay, not to take claim, but I remember me and Deeb wanted to do something not similar, but it was gonna be like a show.
Explain what Full Super is to the people that might not know.
Okay, so Full Super is a word, not a word, but it's a phrasing in the Khalij or in the Gulf countries. So when you go pull up at the petrol station, you say Full Super. So full is I want a full tank of gas. And super or premium in the premium, right? I think in the States they use premium. It's the same.
The 98 octane.
The 98 octane, exactly. And you don't have in Dubai. You guys have special and super, right?
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, really? You have special? Like, what's special? Is it better than super? Like, I was so confused.
Special is a second tier.
It's second. Yeah, it's basically for us. It's called ad.
Yeah,
like
the regular.
Super.
But here we made it a little fancy.
Like really, I feel like that should be the other way around. Like.
Oh no, because we have a lower one.
You do?
Yeah. So regular is like it's like vodka basically. It's not. It's just.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this right. You guys have regular, special, and super.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird because we just have regular, super, and then the diesel. Which
we have there's diesel here too. I mean that's everywhere. Well, in Jordan the super is the 95, so they don't even get the 98 octane. I don't know why I know this.
You have to know.
Everyone's like, why the fuck are these guys talking about petrol? What the fuck's wrong with these?
Petrol prices are going up. We need to know these things.
We live in the Gulf. Saudis and Audis. Do you remember that song?
So basically, full what the song?
Saudis and Audis.
Yeah. Dude, you are fucking old school. But dude, Full Super is basically like just the how the locals here kind of say it. They just kind of like blurt it out in a way where it's like Full Super, like that was it. And it came out like Deep kind of came up with the name, and he was like, it just kind of stuck. And we didn't want it at first. We're like, okay, we're gonna use it, but then when the more you say a name, the more it starts to sound good. And essentially, like, all right, we're just gonna stay at full super, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it was a cool show. It was a variety show. It had like a news segment, and you had pre-recorded segments where Hatem was the gamer, and he would talk about games. We had a nutrition segment, I think, and we had a guy talk about movies, and we had a little game at the end. And it was cool, man. It was a really awesome, really awesome show. I mean, the whole thing was literally, I wouldn't say done for like zero money, okay, but it was like all like, okay, we're gonna try and limit costs as much as possible. You know, the studio we got because Sharif's friend was nice enough to let us borrow it. Dude, honestly, like props to that dude. Hamad Lamadi, dude, really, thank you, bro. He, like, what he made us, he basically like gave us his business for 2 days. You know, super nice dude. We had to do the set. I mean, Ahmed Sharif wanted to be a pro about this, you know. My idea was just a simple camera, discuss stuff, and, you know, very, very fucking low budget, you know. No, Sharif was like, no, dude, we all need to have, you know, stuff in our ears so I can talk to you. Yeah. I was like, dude, really? He's like, yeah, we have to, you know. And then I realized why he had to do that. We're like, okay, I get it. So looking back, and like, if we had to physically recreate full super, I think we need like a good, I want to say 30 grand, like 30,000 reals, you know, which is, yeah, man, without sponsorships, without what's it called. But here's the problem: we have sponsorships.
Recreate it for an episode, or recreate it like to have your own space.
I think for an episode, dude.
Damn,
honestly,
that's an expensive show.
I think, and maybe a bit more, because I mean, if each of those cameras alone cost like, I don't know, like how much is one of those big ass cameras? Like, you tell me, you would know, like
a lot,
a lot. There you go. Fucking, we need 3 of them.
Yeah,
you know,
you don't need 3 of them.
Okay, at the time, yeah, he was like, hey, maybe if you don't use 3, and like every camera had to have a cameraman. And Sharif was like, yeah, we have to. I'm like, okay, I get it. Which I didn't get because I didn't study this. I was like, I don't get this. You know, I was, again, more of a plug and play kind of type, you know. For sit down with Steph, we, like, Adil wasn't the cameraman, but when we had guests over, he found a way on OBS where he could recreate 2 camera angles using 1 camera.
Yeah.
You know, which is, again, I don't know what he's doing, but he found a way to do that. So props to Adil. So, you know, I couldn't do what I could do without him, honestly, like, no joke. It was fucking incredible, man. And till this day, we're just like one of the, like, I'm so happy that what setup we have right now. But the thing I dislike about full super, and if we continued and we had sponsors, we would have to adhere to certain rules, you know, and you will lose a bit of the show's like flavor, you know? Unless we're okay with what changes you want.
Mike Angelo is asking a lot is about how much, what's 30K reals in dollars, in like US dollars?
Good question. Multiply that shit by 3 point, what's it called? Hold on. 30K.
I just Google like 30,000 dirhams in US dollars. I don't even calculate anymore. See, this is why we're cyborgs, bro. We're already cyborgs. You might as well just put the chip in, and I don't even have to type it out.
Look,
around $8K. Svengali 22 on Twitch. What's up, Ahmed? Thank you for tuning in all the way on Twitch. I think you're the only person tuning in on Twitch. I'm not sure, but our Twitch is tiny but mighty. Actually, Ahmed, Fuzzy Bond was asking about you today. I have a homie of mine who's a Twitch streamer full time. He was live just before we went live, and on his live stream, I was commenting in his chat, and on his live stream, he's like, "Hey Adnan, who's Svengali 22? Is that you?" Because he knows my band name is Svengali. So I was like, no, it's not me. It's a homie of ours. So yeah, Ahmed, he caught you. He caught you following him. Sorry about that. The what?
But you froze for like a solid 4 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you kind of went and then I was like, so go back.
Oh, yeah. I was talking about Twitch.
Okay, yeah.
We have a friend of ours on Twitch, and Ahmed Munir, whose handle on Twitch is Svengali22. I think you guys, if you are on Twitch, go follow Svengali22. He's about to start. He has started, but he's about to start more of his game live streaming and stuff like that.
Nice. So what do I follow him? Did I follow him by accident?
Oh no! So what happened was a streamer friend of mine who does game streaming full time basically was asking about who Svengali22 was, because he's like, it's your band name. It's got to be you, isn't it? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's Ahmed Munir. He's from the Svengali family, but it's not me.
Would you ever do that game and comment? Would you think you could? Would you say you're good at the game and
I've never gamed, dude. I don't know how to play a game. I bought one PlayStation in my entire life. I had the Sega Mega Drive way back in the day. I'm talking about the 1800s when I was a child. And then I grew out of the games. I only played one game on the Sega Mega Drive. I had Sonic and Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead had a game?
Yeah, they you burp and fart as part of the attack.
Oh, why do I know that?
Everyone had it, bro. You must have had it.
Yeah, now it's kicking in. Yeah.
And but then I grew out of it, and then at one point I had a really good season for work here when I first moved to Dubai, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pimp out my my little studio. I got a screen. I got not screen, like a flat screen TV. I got a PS2 or 3 or whatever the fuck was out at the time, and a bunch of games. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be into gaming now because this is what I do. I'm in Dubai. We go film, and then I come back home and I play. I use that PS2 or 3 or whatever it was as a USB port, just so I can download movies onto my USB, plug it into the PlayStation, and then just play it on the TV. Even though the TV had a USB port itself.
But you're like, might as well use this.
I'm like, yeah, it's over there. Why not? And technically, the controller was a cooler remote to pause movies, and so that's the only thing I used it for. And then
I feel like you were forcing it. You were like, I'm gonna be a gamer, and you was I think people who are gamers they pick it up naturally, you know. Because I was kind of like that. I thought I could do it. I can be into gaming. But I just get frustrated too quickly, and I just say fuck it. And I realize there's certain games that I like, and there's certain games that I can't get into. And looking at how gamers, you kind of like all games, you know, and you can kind of pick and choose very neatly how you play them, and you start to follow storyline. You start to like certain games because they have a certain characteristic that other games don't. But I don't notice that. I don't notice at all. I just can the character jump? Can you shoot? Is it first person? I'm very simple, you know. Honestly, there was a big time. There was the longest phase of my life where if the character can't physically jump, I hate the game. I don't know why.
It just doesn't work out.
It doesn't work out, yeah. And then there are certain games where it's guys out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a RPG, MMORPG, where you have to collect the sword, and then you have to upgrade the sword to make it a stronger sword, and they have to upgrade the shield because the shield's starting to get weak. And then I was like, this is too much.
Yeah.
This
is the kind of stuff that that friend of mine, Fuzzy Bond, who I'm looking forward to having on the show, does. He plays this game called Sea of Thieves, but it's it's an entire world. You are a pirate in an actual world-sized world, and there are ships and there are other people, and you have to grow plants to feed yourself. And I don't know. It's crazy. And you swim and you interact with things and you talk to different people. Ahmed Munir says, that is basically World of Warcraft's and Diablo.
I basically played World of Warcraft for 2 weeks. I discovered that was the case. And I was like, fuck this game. This is way too much effort. And you can't jump in that game. Fuck
You
that.
can't jump in
No.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, you can't. Like, yeah, fuck, you have to click. You can't. Like, it's just, you know. Oh, and you have to like hit, and then you have to wait. Then he hits you. And you hit. Look, and I was like, dude, I'm done. Like, I was like,
I don't know, man.
Like, you know-
That's definitely out of my wheelhouse. But I tried Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5. I was big into GTA back in the day, and then I tried the new one, and I was like, this needs a lot of time. Like,
Yeah.
you really have to dedicate time to this stuff, and I didn't have the patience. I'd be on a mission, and for those that don't know, GTA it's Grand Theft Auto, and you, I don't know how to explain it. You're basically a car
Bad
thief,
guy.
a thug, yeah,
car
and you get, and it's an open world, so you can like stop cars, you can go into buildings, you can do a bunch of stuff, and on missions, I'd just get bored and like start, just punching random people on the side of the street.
It's hard. Yeah, I was gonna say it's really hard to like focus on a mission and say, all right, I'm gonna like do the mission, and then like you can't help but like super get sidetracked by like like driving way too fast, killing someone, and then you got the cops chasing you, and then you have like the 1 star, then suddenly from 1 star you have the whole army chasing you, and it's like, yeah, well, that fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially if you play it on computer. I remember once I had I think it was GTA San Andreas, so it's 4. Yeah, San Andreas. I had it on the PC, and on the PC it's so much fun because you can do a lot of mods. So in the game, there are these fake cars that look like Lamborghinis or like Ferraris, or like, they obviously they can't use the real Ferrari because they'll get sued. But you can mod by, you click like a cheat code or something, and the actual Ferrari car comes down. So as a fucking boy of the desert, I was like Land Cruiser G-Class, and I was like, dude, this is what I fucking like grows up. It's like it's living the dream. And I never played the game seriously. I never like did the missions. I never finished the game. I just literally get in that car and just drive around and act like a pure Bedouin. And yeah, that's like, I can never like finish this game.
Mike saying, I feel so old. My first gaming console was the Atari 400. You could literally outrun a bullet. He says, I played a lot of Counter-Strike and War Robots. I played Counter-Strike. I played Counter-Strike at the very beginning of lockdown, at the very beginning of quarantine, with a bunch of friends of mine, including Svengali 22. But I sucked ass. I sucked ass so bad. Even back in the day, in Doha, when I was living there with when we were with Ahmed Sharif and all those guys, we'd go to the one internet cafe that was called Internet Cafe in Doha.
Original name.
Yeah, and it had the what's it called? The Explorer, Internet Explorer E as the logo. And it was on the Ramada traffic lights. I remember that, and right next to Dairy Queen and Taco Bell.
Next to El Freds.
I think so. I don't know. It was like 15 years ago. This is as far as I can remember. But every time we went there, people fought on which team I would be on, and I thought it was because I was gangster. But turns out it was because I died first, and they wanted to use my screen because in Counter-Strike you can move your camera to see other people. So they would pick me for their team just so they could use my screen as the spy cam, and it was very, very disheartening.
That sounds hella disheartening. And dude, there's actually a funny story about that internet cafe. So apparently it was upstairs, right?
It was
upstairs.
Cafe was
upstairs. So the funny story, and I'm not sure how accurate the story is, but someone told me that internet cafe wasn't made to be an internet cafe. It wasn't made to have Counter-Strike. It was supposed to be straight up just go check your emails. But a bunch of kids, they went and they just installed Counter-Strike, like not asking management, and they essentially just got the game and every PC, and they just guys, we found a place to play Counter-Strike. Yeah,
the bunch of kids were us, and the guy who initiated it was Ahmed Sharif.
Seriously.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
Oh
that
my
was it.
god. Okay. What the fuck? And I thought it was some like not urban legend, like because it wasn't a gaming. It wasn't like a gaming. What's it called? It was like a regular internet cafe.
Yeah, no,
You know?
we'd be screaming at each other, and there were people like doing business and checking their emails and
Yeah.
stuff, sitting down.
I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's not a myth. That's legit.
That's you guys. That was you.
That was my generation. Yeah.
That was your generation. Terrorizing all the nice places.
Mike is saying how original internet cafe, and he says that was called ghosting. That's cheating, man. Yeah. So basically, they pick me on their team so they could cheat. Yeah, but I'm not a gamer. I don't, and I'm excited to talk to someone who does it for a living because I don't know. I outside of Fuzzy, I don't know anyone that's a gamer by profession. Like, what do you do? Oh, I stream games. That's what I do for a living. I don't know anyone else other than him.
I mean, we have a dude here. He's a Red Bull athlete. So he's not only an actual footballer, but he plays for the PSG, FIFA, PlayStation team. So he goes around in like, what's it called? Competitions playing PlayStation, but only as PSG, that team. You know? And he did a whole like competition and they played like Street FIFA and it was all basically fucking kids playing PlayStation. But this dude does it for a living. He's sponsored by Red Bull. And it's one of the craziest stories. And I took him to the side. I'm like, dude, like, this is what you do? And he's like, yeah, I play football, like virtual football for a living. It's crazy how there's a giant market for it. Like these people, they're athletes. They're treated as athletes. They got to do what they have to do to stay on point. And I had a whole convo with Deeb as well. Deeb he's big into the whole gaming world, and he explains to me how these guys, like, it's not a joke. It's not, to them, this is a full-on profession. You know?
Yeah. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's what's his one of the streamers, Ninja. Ninja was on the cover of like what's that sports magazine? God damn it! I'm
the legit one,
out.
the major one, right? The major one, right?
The one big sports magazine, yeah. Illustrator or something. I don't know what it's called. A lot of organizations are getting into esports now. There were like 3 NBA teams that went into esports. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
That is really crazy. But what is esports? It doesn't matter what the game is. The game doesn't have to be based on a sport for it to be sports.
It doesn't have to be an actual sport. So like,
ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Ahmed. I said Illustrator.
Is it a program?
I don't know. I just blurted some random shit out.
But no, it doesn't have to be based on a fucking, what's it called? It doesn't have to be based on a actual sport. I mean, Counter-Strike is one of them. What's it called? What's that really cartoonish first-person shooter? Overwatch. Mm-hmm. Overwatch was huge at one point. And
Fortnite.
I can't name Fortnite. Yeah, dude. It's just crazy, you know? If it's a game that is popular and there's teams in it, they can make a esports sport out of it. You know?
Overwatch is sponsored by NFL teams.
There you go.
Damn. Mike is saying, I have a few friends that played Counter-Strike in competitions back in the day. For real, it's weird. And Ahmed saying, yeah, it doesn't have to be an actual sport whatsoever. That's crazy, man. It's like, but it goes to show that we don't know what the next generation of workforce is. Because if you told us when we were 15 that at some point this will be not only a profitable competition-based hobby, which it was even back in our days, like competition-based Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, you could win some money, but a full, not even average, above average living, like you're doing very well for yourself playing games online, No one knew that it would be a thing, and the people that persevered and the people that came out on top are the people that were just like, I'm just gonna keep doing this anyway.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's like the job creation didn't even happen yet for us to know what the next generation of people would be doing for a living.
I feel like these guys went two ways: the ones who became esports athletes, and the ones who either became not necessarily Twitch streamers, because that's new. That's fairly new. And dude, Swingala22, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's fairly new. But I'm thinking more lines of like game reviewers, people who test games. You know, so you're there literally just test gaming. You know, and your job is to play video games. You know, but you're testing games that haven't been released yet. You're just kind of writing down all the glitches. And a great and really funny movie to look into that is Grandma's Boy.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone, I think everyone. I don't know if you know the movie.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So the dude is this 40-year-old tester, and his job is to test video games.
Yeah.
And his assignment is to take the game, test it, look for the bugs, write the bugs down, say, okay, these are the mistakes in the game, correct it. That's a job. That's a full-on job, and that's not a movie. That's an actual full-on, like, you know, you go and apply, and like I feel like those are the two directions. And that's back in the day, like you were saying, how no one would think that would be a career.
But this is the thing. Like Twitch has been around for almost 10 years. Even that's just Twitch, and that's when I think of Twitch, I think, oh, that's the new thing, but it's really not. You know, when you think about it.
So is YouTube, man. I mean, YouTube has been around for a long time, but no one knew that you could do so much with it like this.
Yeah, I mean, I have vlogs on YouTube right now that are from 2007, 2008.
I think I've seen those. I went back. I was really bored. I was like watching.
There's like so many vlogs from back in the day. Like that guy in Head is 2010. It's already been like 10 years. I watch a lot of esports and actually did live commentary for a few esports events from Swingala22. That's fucking cool. Did you do it? Were you guys in an arena, or did you do the commentary like remotely? I'd love to know that. He also adds Twitch only started 9 years ago, but got big around 2015. Yeah, but just the idea that it started, 9 years ago. 2015 is still a fucking long time when you think about it in terms of today's pace. 5 years of like monetizing, being able to figure out how people subscribe, people earn a full wage, full living out of this thing, playing games, supported by people that watch them. It's not even like the same model as a YouTube channel. You're physically being supported by your audience. It's just crazy to me.
What's that? I mean, isn't Twitch I think you can also do it on YouTube as well, but they can like donate money. They just kind of.
Yeah. You can. I think Twitch does that. I believe Facebook is starting to do that, but only for gaming channels, like specifically for gaming channels, where you can send stars. They're calling it stars, and Twitch has the bits, Twitch bits, and so it's just a way of the audience supporting the content creator. Swingala22 says, I did 2 of them in a studio and 1 in an arena. A huge number of professional esports players got scouted from Twitch. See, this is great. Like even that terminology, like they got scouted. It just reminds me of like, college basketball where they'd get drafted to the NBA. But it's people are up on Twitch.
It's a full-on business, man. It's a full-on like industry now. And I feel like it's just gonna get better. But the question you were saying, like before we got into this, was like, I wonder what the next crazy thing, like, what is the thing that you would say right now? Oh man, like that's never gonna be a thing, like, or that's never gonna be a full-time job. But what is it now?
You'll never know. Like imagine back in the MySpace era, 2006, 2005. Telling someone there are full departments dedicated to social media management in every single company out there.
Wow, dude, I didn't even think of that.
Like there are departments, people that go to school to study it now, to go to work for social media management and digital marketing. That wasn't even a thing in 2005.
Oh man, I did not even see that coming. You're right. Yeah.
So you can't even imagine like where we're gonna go from here, because we don't even know what's coming. So something's gonna happen, new things are gonna evolve, and then you're gonna find people to find roles in that stuff, and then that would become a new thing, and we'll be the old people going, wait, what? You get paid to Facebook? Like what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah, dude. Because now, like the whole point of social media management is you get paid to like go on Facebook, Instagram. I mean, you basically manage that.
It's a marketing department, but marketing in this day and age is both social media and digital platforms and posting on LinkedIn and trying to get engagement and stuff like that to grow your brand. But if you told like my dad's generation, or even before that, if you told my grandfather's generation, yo, there's just going to be this thing where everyone's connected and you're going to need people to, like, it doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? So like when my kids are going to, try to figure out what they want to study, I'm not expecting to be like, hey, Habibi, you have to be a lawyer. It's like, they're going to have some out of the world, unbelievable shit to think about outside of what I know.
Damn. It's a long way to think about it. I mean, I wouldn't even, you're right. You can't even predict it. Because I was like looking back on when I used to work with my dad. So where my dad works, it's a construction company, and they started in the 60s. And I was like walking up to like the executive secretary. He just basically gets all the papers in order. I'm like, how do you guys market yourself? What do you guys do? He was like, we just put ads on the newspaper.
Yeah.
I'm like, today? He's like, yeah. So there are some companies today, even now, that don't change the way what's it called? The things move, because there's no need. It works for them, Like I can never see where my dad works shift to like Facebook. It'll just not work for them. It'll be a waste. It'll be a waste of time, and it'll be a waste of the person. We don't have a marketing department. That's one. That does not exist. Okay?
But that's a solid foundation. I think that the fact that you don't have that is based on the longevity of the company and stuff like that. That's different.
That's different. Yeah.
But like you know that guy Gary V.
Yeah.
YouTuber. He's like an inspirational speaker at the same time. He's kind of a like digital marketing guru. He has a couple of books on all that stuff. His start was back in the day when blogs and WordPress websites started coming out. Was he would call up like if he had a beer blog, he'd call up beer companies and say, hey, I have a blog, 25 people read it a day, and why don't you advertise on my blog? I'll write about your product and you pay me. And that was first, like the very beginnings of like the Google AdSense and the just advertising on online in general. It's just such a, but that idea didn't exist before. It's such a weird thing to think about. Like, hey, Wajiha's here. We were talking about you, Wajiha. We were waiting for you to come on because Seth has a couple of announcements, but yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. But yeah, can you imagine like what's coming up next? It makes zero sense to me.
There's again, you're so right. There's no way to predict it. There's no way to, I mean, you can kind of maybe read into the future and kind of say, okay, maybe this might be a good thing to do in the future. Maybe, but not the same way we look at gaming, or like, just like you said, how like fucking Facebooking is a thing, But
yeah, exactly. Like the fact that we're all here on different platforms. Zvengali22 tuning in from Twitch. Mike is tuning in from YouTube, saying hi to Wajiha that's on Facebook. You and I are in different countries. Like the mind-boggling. We take it for granted, but this is insane. This is pretty insane. Like what's happening right here on this screen is insane.
Yeah, man. It's really awesome.
And that's why I think put that microchip in my head. I don't give a shit. I want to be a cyborg.
Let it happen.
Because we're already there. Like just a second ago, we were talking about converting a couple of reals to dollars, and everyone grabbed their phone, Googled it real quick, and figured it out. But so that's already an extension of us. The phone is there. If I want to know directions, I Google it. If I want to know anything.
The phone just needs to get a little smaller, and it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where it's going to go, and then that's it.
It already can. And then you could just instead of like touching something, you just go, oh, what was 30,000 in dollars? Oh, that's what it was.
I feel like I mean, doesn't that concept already exist? I mean, there was at one point there was the glasses. They were like
the
Google
glasses. That was ahead of its time. It flopped, but it was a good idea.
But it's as close as it gets to something being in your head. Because essentially how it works is you get the little screen and you see everything.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing there. It's like a little thing where it projects shit into your eye. You know, and I can't imagine that being actually good for your retina after all that, like constantly staring at your little screen. That's bound to do something, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, you're right. We are literally getting more and more attached to our phones. What was that? There was I saw this noisy interview with the Wu-Tang Clan, and one of the questions are, no phone for a day, or I forgot the other one, but one of them was no phone for a day, and you give me one. Like I forgot the other one. So
no phone for a day, or
no phone for a day, or no something else,
or no whatever the other extreme is. No going outside for a day.
No going outside for the day. Yeah.
I guarantee you 90% of the people would say no going outside. I'm cool staying inside. Just give me my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? No phone for a day versus no going outside for a day. I'd love to know where everyone stands. I know, like, the romanticized version of it would be, of course, I would do without my phone, not go outside. But the reality of it is, okay, let's not say a day. Let's say a week. No phone for a week. And phone means no computer, no nothing, no connection for a week, or not going outside for a week.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. You had me at a day, but I can't do a week, man. But I'm curious to see what people would say.
Yeah, let's. I want to actually go through the comments. Wajiha saying, "Oh, I was being talked of. I feel special. You are, Wajiha, and we'll get to that in just a sec." Mike saying, "Oh, Kanda, we stand on guard for the tribe." Shout out to Mike. A new unmuted after hours logo. Yeah, my boy. Where is it? There. Lee, the tattoo artist, made that for us. Who was on the show, if you guys remember. Tic Tac phone from Mike. Svengali 22. I read that Elon Musk is doing something like that, where you insert a chip into your brain and you could play music directly in your head. Dude, you know what? A friend of mine, Gorgon, has these sunglasses that from Bose, and they like sit on your temple, and it's a Bluetooth thing, and he plays music off his phone. No one can hear the music, but he hears it crystal clear and loud as hell in his head.
Here's the question: is it playing in his is it vibrating music in through his temple to his ear?
I don't know the technical part. I put it on and tried it, and it sounds fucking amazing. And it's weird because when he put it on, I heard nothing sitting next to him.
Oh wow!
But it's just one of these things. Like he puts on, and because his phone is broken and the speaker doesn't work, so he puts on these glasses to answer calls, and he's got this. He's got this really cool, like, his phone rings and he just whips out these sunglasses and puts them on and goes, yes, hello. And everyone when we're out there, everyone's just like, what's going on? And he's walking around in sunglasses at night just saying, yeah, no, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry. It's just some of the weirdest shit in the world.
Like
But-
I get how AirPods are tiny, and when someone is talking on AirPods, you can barely notice, so he looks like a crazy person. But now I can't imagine someone walking in a mall with glasses, just talking to himself.
But do you remember how weird it was? Just the Bluetooth before the AirPods, the massive one. How annoying that was when that first. What are these guys talking about? They look crazy. And then the AirPods came out, and now we're so numb to it. We're so used to
now,
it. You could see people walking around talking, and you're like, he probably has something in his ear. You don't even have to see it.
Yeah.
So are we really that far away from seeing people walking around in sunglasses talking to themselves?
I think it's the sunglasses, just like walking inside sunglasses and just talking to himself. But to me, that's a bit weird. Like if he has no earpods on, he has sunglasses, he's talking to himself, and he's indoors. There's something unstable about this gentleman. He shouldn't be alone.
Well, for those that know Gorgon, there's a lot going on there. We're just saying, I feel like I missed out so much because I haven't been on Unmuted much lately. I see so many cool changes. Yeah, man, it's been a work in progress for a while. I'm trying things out. So Wajiha didn't tune in from the beginning, but we're currently streaming to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. So you can watch this same stream on YouTube if you want. All the comments from all the different platforms come on screen right here. And yeah, so everyone gets to watch it on whatever platform they want and enjoy. Because so basically what happened is a bunch of people told me they can't watch the full episode on their computer or phone. It gets hectic after a while, and Facebook doesn't stream to like smart TVs. So I was like, all right, let's figure this out. Svengali 22, it was no phone for a day, no food for a day, or no friends for a day. That was the question they got asked.
Oh, nice. Thanks, buddy. That's I knew it was more than what's it called. So it was. Hold on, let me go back. No, was no phone for a day, no food for a day, and no friends for a day. I think if I had to pick one.
Out of those three, it would be no phone for sure.
Yeah, no phone. Yeah, no phone. I gotta eat, and I gotta hang out with my friends. Because if I'm around my friends, I'm.
But would it be the same answer if it was a week? Because then I'd ditch my friends. I'd just be like, "Yo, I'll text you. I just get me a pizza and some internet connection.
See you on the show." That's just log into Unmuted. That's a good one. I mean, technically, I have been no friends for like almost 3 months when the whole lockdown happened, so I can survive without the homies for a week. I mean, I could text them and so I've been there.
Yeah, but solo. We're not saying like, yeah, you got family coming over and stuff like that. We're saying solo. Like, imagine it's solo.
No, I can't, man. It's tough. That's tough. That's the tricky part. Because then you gotta like try to find and change yourself. And my problem is when if I'm alone, my mind goes to dark places, and I can't be left alone. I'm very not screwed up tight up there, so I gotta keep active somehow,
It's one of those things, man. But that's a great one. Thanks for the save, Ahmed.
Yeah, man.
It was no phone for a day, no food for a day, no friends for a day. I think yeah, the day one I can do without my phone. I could ditch my friends too. It's cool. And what you're saying, I don't go outside for days, so I can definitely not go outside for a week. Easy for an introvert recluse like me. Yeah, I'm more and more a stay-at-home kind of guy as time passes. Especially this whole quarantine thing, like completely made me very comfortable in finding things around the house. Just like I'll sit and workshop some shit, like a broken drawer. I'll be like, yo, this is me for the night.
I found perfect. I got something to do.
Just walk around the house like, hey, Tara, you have anything you want to fix? Do you want me to do dishes? Do you want to dirty some dishes so I can just clean them? Sahar saying some Black Mirror messed up shiz. And would you have, whoa, that's awesome, great job. And then thank you so much. Yeah, it's fun, man. And Ken is also tuning in. What's up, Ken? How's it going? Thank you for tuning in to the After Hours.
You've seen Black Mirror, right?
I have seen Black Mirror. I didn't like the last the last season.
Yeah, the last season wasn't Black Mirror-y enough.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
The one with Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I get the whole season was very like it wasn't, dude. Like I remember watching Black Mirror, like up to until the last season, even the movie. Okay,
There was a movie.
like, yeah, dude, it's an interactive movie. Check it out. It's so fucking good, so good. It's an interactive movie
On Netflix?
on Netflix. It's a movie. It's an interactive movie. Watch it on the laptop because apparently on the computer it doesn't work. On the TV screen it doesn't work. But it's an interactive movie. You have to pick his destiny, like where.
Oh shit! Like Goosebumps.
Yeah, dude, it's so good, dude. It's so good.
Who remembers Goosebumps? The books where it's like to open the door, turn to page 34, and and you'd be able to pick the guy's destiny in the book.
Was it like that? I remember watching Goosebumps the movie, like a lot, the old one, not the fucking new one with Jack Black. But I've never read the book.
No, the books, man, the books.
Was it like that?
Svengali's entire ethos, the very beginning with the dummy and all that stuff, was the foundation was from Goosebumps. Night of the Living Dummy or whatever it was called.
Yeah, nice.
Bandersnatch is the name of the Black Mirror movie.
Oh yeah.
As Svengali 22, I loved the Goosebumps books. Would you? Yeah, Goosebumps. That was the shit in school. Mike Angelo saying we have Chromecast. The interactive stuff doesn't work on it. Yeah, I think but to click and stuff. Even on YouTube, you can't click the interactive stuff on a TV, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. But it's a great fucking movie, dude. It's honestly one of the I loved it.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just watching the old seasons. Just something about Black Mirror, the guy who made it, what a twisted mind, dude. It was just not the future, but the future. And there's the one episode that really stuck to my mind is the one with the rating.
With the what?
The rating.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's way too close to home, though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
That's too real. That one fucked with me because that's too real. I couldn't ride an Uber after that. You just think you're physically rating a person. What are you, 5 stars? It just
we're already there. Technically, we're already there. I think in some parts of China they already have that implemented, or you have to have they tell you how good of a person you are. And I definitely see that happening everywhere very soon, 100%, because it's already happening. Uber, that's the first example. You have a rating on Uber, and depending on that, and depending on your rating, that Uber driver is likely to pick you up or not. So if you're shit, the driver's like, why the fuck should I pick him up? You 2.5, probably gonna puke or shit in my car. 1,000%.
Those are the two options for anyone that's 2.5. You need to either puke or shit in the car.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah. Good fucking show. I might actually watch it just so I can freak myself out.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one. But see, it all ties in together. We should just be sidebars. Just plant the chip, get it over with. Let me watch my Netflix in my head while I fall asleep. I'm all right. I'm cool. Everyone's like, oh, they're tracking you. I don't do shit. They can track me.
They already are.
I literally talk and post everything about my life online anyway. So y'all can track me. I don't care.
This whole conspiracy about the whole government looking at you, and they know. I mean, they fucking know. They know. They know.
There's nothing you do can change that.
Exactly. I mean, if you really want to do something about it, and you want to go to the absolute extremes, live in the woods. Other than that, get off the grid completely. Get off the grid completely. But other than that, yeah, if you're living with a Wi-Fi connection, they know exactly what you're doing.
And
So,
even if you get off the grid, they'll know up to a point that, all right, he existed here and then he's probably in this general vicinity. That's it. There-
100%.
unless you were born off the grid, there's very little way that you can completely disappear.
So I watched so a long time ago. I can't remember the name of the show. Maybe it's called Doomsday Preppers, but that's one of the names. That's one show called Doomsday Preppers. So these guys are basically getting ready for the apocalypse. Like these guys they have bunkers, they have all kinds of food, they have just constantly just getting ready for whatever earthly catastrophe is going to knock out the whole internet. There's a family in the States that already live off the land. They've already adapted. Like we've already moved. We live off whatever we hunt. Like they've already done this, and they're so comfortable with it that they're okay with it. They're like, okay, this is our life now. Even if there's a natural disaster, we've already adapted to like living off the land, killing animals and eating them, and I'm just curious, how long could you survive if, let's say, something that catastrophic, God forbid it does happen, would you last?
Just by the skill set that I have right now?
Like whatever skill set you've accumulated by watching random videos, or just like whatever you've learned, like whatever little things that you heard Bear Grylls say. Obviously not the eating poop or drinking piss kind of shit, because there's a limit to what your body can take. But yeah, whatever skill set you kind of have, how long do you think you can make it?
Am I alone or am I with any, like, my family?
You as a group, like you've kind of managed to found each other and like, all right, guys, we got to do this. You're not alone. No,
I think we could survive, like full on. Like it wouldn't be a time limit. I think with a group setting, everyone bring a different set of skills. I think you can pull together and build stuff. I immediately just thought of Lost, the TV show.
Yeah. I was
just like, someone can build a shelter. This one guy knows how to collect rainwater. This one guy knows how to start a fire, and then all of a sudden you kind of figure out and build this civilization in the middle of nowhere. Like I feel like in a group setting it's doable. If I was like fucking castawaying it, I would die immediately.
Yeah. I would have lasted 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Where's my pizza? Shit, I can't order here. What are you guys talking about?"
Oh man, the thought about sucks. You want to deliver to this island? Castaway is a fucking great example, because Castaway, I mean, that dude, he had an island to himself, and he basically hunted fish. He knew how to start a fire. He got lucky with all those packages that came to him. So whatever he used, he fucking...
Yeah, the premise that, like, the tent and the raft and all that stuff was already there. Kind of made it...
I would think he kind of got a leg up in a way.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got that determination of just trying to survive, right?
Yeah. There's a weird twist. He tried to end his whole life.
Spoiler alert.
No, yeah. So, guys,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a 15-year-old movie. You can be right.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, guys, watch it. It's old, but basically, kind of towards the end of the movie, he wanted more rope. Okay, he wanted more rope. So he goes to the top of this little, like, this not little hill, but this big hill, and he pulls up rope that's shaped like a person, and it had a noose on it. And I think what he was trying to find out was the rope gonna handle his weight. So I think at one point he contemplated suicide, because like there's no point. I'm not gonna make it out. And I was like, that was kind of.
I don't
dark,
remember that scene.
Like, I remember it because it haunted me. I was like, because I didn't get it as a kid. I thought he was putting up a cross when I was a kid, because it looked like a person, like a wooden head, and like, so I thought he was putting up a cross, but in reality he was pulling up the wood that's kind of roped around this wood thing, and it was to test the rope that it won't snap if he hung himself.
Oh,
get it?
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck.
I need to watch that movie again. Anything Tom Hanks, I'm a big fan of. I'm such a sucker for anything Tom Hanks.
But yeah, dude, like in a castaway setting, I think I can make it like 6 months, maybe.
6 months.
'Cause- Yeah, I mean that's enough. That's a fucking because water was the issue for him, right? Water was like it rained, but he couldn't collect it properly.
Yeah.
And he got lucky. He got all this crazy shit coming in his way, and apparently if you eat too much coconuts or you drink too much coconut milk, you'll develop diarrhea and you'll poop it out and then you'll dehydrate. See, that's something I learned on Bear Grylls. He was saying it's great to have electrolytes, but if you have too much of it, if you eat too much of the coconut flesh, you'll just develop diarrhea and you'll just poop everything out. Basically, everything you ate, you'll just dehydrate, basically, essentially. So it's good to a point, but then you're fucked.
Mike saying would be good over here. Alex taught marksmanship to cadets here, and I have a few courses under my belt survival-wise via Army Cadet. You and Alex both huge fans of Tom Hanks. Yeah. Wait, are you not, Mike? Is that what you're trying to tell me, that you're not a fan of Tom Hanks? I don't know. That man can do anything. Like even Catch Me If You Can. The Terminal. Jesus, can do anything.
In Catch Me If You Can, was he? He was an FBI agent, but it was like I felt like he was a clumsy FBI agent. Like he kind of, or he fell for everything.
Yeah, he played. Well, it was a real person, so he played the FBI agent that was chasing the guy, but it was such a weird dynamic because they liked each other. They kind of had this weird respect for each other.
Oh yeah,
because they were both good at what they do, and they kind of like, even the scenes where they talk to each other on the phone and stuff. There's this weird like mutual understanding and respect for each other. But
funny enough, I watched that movie actually recently, and by recently I mean like 2 years ago. And I know movie's been out, and I was like, dude, this movie's really good. And they're like, yeah, dude, it was a long time ago. You just watched it? I'm like, yeah. I was really bored, and it was on Netflix. I wanted to watch it. And I was like, it just blew my mind.
Yeah, it's a great one. Mike is saying I'm a fan of Tom Hanks. I'd like to see him try to play a superhero. I think those days are gone.
Yeah,
him playing a superhero is gone.
I'd see him a villain, maybe.
A villain would be good. But I wanna jump into if Wajiha is still around. I wanna talk about why we were talking about her earlier in the show, and possibly even if she's not around, she can catch this on the rerun. But your announcement, we need to talk a little bit about what you got going on.
Oh man, it's gonna be exciting stuff. I even have the thing right here. It's all kind of set up. I got a bunch of other stuff. Well, my mic's right. So essentially, Wajiha, I owe you big time for the name for my hopefully new podcast, which will be out on Apple Podcast and Spotify, which I'm hoping you can help me out with later. Set up, because I just don't know how to do.
Yeah. So, I'll help you out with all of those.
So basically, I'm creating a sound only, just podcast straight to voice, and this is going to be a shoot the shit kind of talk with anyone, anything, no barriers. And I just wanted to kind of create this little show for myself and for me only. Because with Sit Down with Seth, I have the freedom, I have the creativity. But of course, when more people are involved, there's going to be people saying, no, we should do this, So this is something I think is just kind of like a tribute to myself, and something that I can like say, this is mine personally alone. I can do and say whatever I want on it. And the show's name is going to be That's What He Said. And that's not going to change 1,000%. That's one of the coolest fucking names I've heard. And it's a tribute to Unmuted, After Hours, Wajiha. You guys, you essentially gave me the name and the idea, the spark. And it's a tribute, So big ups to you guys.
I'm super excited about all of it, man. I'm really excited about it because I think I remember I was a big fan of what you did, and I've seen the evolution of the podcast world, and I really like it when you just shoot the shit. I think there's a lot of conversations that you like having, and I want to see you talk more about gaming. I want to see you talk more about just being in Doha, and see you talk more about a whole bunch of music stuff. So I think it's going to be super interesting to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of exactly the idea of it was that I just wanted to just kind of have the freedom to say and kind of talk with, like, honestly, dude, like, I know we've been live for like what, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
On sit down, we can't do this. We have a limit. You know, 45 we got to cut off. You know, which I'm no on this. I don't like. I'm like, you know. So that's one of the things. Again, I have no say in it. You know.
Yeah.
Even though it's my show, don't have a say in it. Again, there's a lot of things
because it's already formatted and everything.
Again, it's not that that's a bad thing. It's great to have other people's opinions, but I can finally have a show that I can call my own. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. It's not nothing personal, nothing what's called. I still do sit down with Seth. That's my pro shit. You know, that's the no swearing. That's the kind of more interview style. You know, I still want to, what's it called? I still want to have the conversations in it. You know, every now and then I try and bring it back to like just have like a normal podcast talk on sit down with Seth. But again, my producers, the Adel, he's like, dude, no, ask these questions. You gotta ask these questions. Like, can please no one direct me? Like, I just want to fucking do what I fucking know how to do. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. Let me just fucking do it. Yeah. But then, yeah, because there's some people you can't have that podcasty conversation. Like I've had this dude, man, a fucking phenomenal boxer. It's hard to shoot the shit with them because you got to ask them these professional questions. You got to ask them, you know, you got to have these questions ready. And then there's the shoot the shit in between, you know. And there's some people who are naturally nervous and you just can't have a conversation with them. They just, you know, they're there. They think it's an interview, so you got to treat it as an interview.
Yeah. You know? Sometimes it's hard to step out of the interview process because it's boxed into it when the guest is expecting that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're expecting to come to an interview.
Yeah.
You can't say, well, and I think as I tell them like, it's not a fucking interview. Imagine we're gonna have a conversation about your profession, and it's gonna be recorded. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. That's exactly how I approach every fucking podcast. Like I don't try and over confuse it. I don't try and like oversell it. I'm like, we're gonna talk about what you do. The light's on you. You know, I'll chime in with a bit of my experience, but I don't want to steal the thunder. What I love about what you do and what I want to try and bring to, that's what he said, and what I fucking used to do was that we both have the spotlight. We both talk about our experiences. That's the whole point, because that's the whole point of a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to be 2 hours long. It's supposed to be full with conversation. You're supposed to learn. You know, you can't fit a shoot the shit conversation in 45 minutes. It's never been done. You know,
very, very difficult to do, at least.
Or very, very difficult. Or if it's a very focused podcast, you know.
Yeah.
You know, other than that, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of the whole now I am, because it works for us. You know, that's the program. So 45 minutes. Maximum an hour. That's sit down with Seth, where we can talk to interesting people and, like, you know, have them, you know, to shine the light on them, which is great. Fucking love it. Tomorrow's guest is actually a good friend of mine. Can't wait to have him on. You know, but again, man, I just want to shoot the shit. You know, I don't want to be pressured. It's because every time we go live, I just feel this giant, immense pressure. I'm still pressured. You know, so now it's like, fuck. You know,
I'm super excited, and I think it's a lot to say that Wajih came up with the name on episode 10 of After Hours that is now taken down. And we, you know, like, there's such a cool story already to the whole podcast and how it's going to be and stuff. And I'm super excited because I told you, I think even if you don't have a guest, even if you just like rant for a little while, I'd listen to it. I'd tune in. And the fact that it's audio, primarily audio based, I think it adds a sense of freedom to what you're doing.
I feel like it just kind of makes life easier, you know. I mean, I can imagine like video being a bit of a pain. I know for a fact I won't be able to do it alone. So for me, I think audio would just be a lot just easier for me to just say upload again. But I'm not sure how this whole fucking Apple thing works. But for me, I think it just makes life easier, you know. And yeah, and I thought I'd give you guys an unboxing video, like not about it. I just show what everyone I got to help me with this process. So obviously, I have these fucking stellar mics. This is which I don't know why I'm not using on this, but this is just the USB mic. So what's it called? The
SM7B.
SM7B. Sorry, fucking best. I think mic on the market if you want to do any sort of broadcasting. Just regular Roland headphones, nothing special. They look kind of like trash. And this is the main star, man. This is the Live Track L8 Zoom. And yeah, man, it's fucking amazing. You got channels, you got like everyone gets a headphone jack, and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the fucking. I can't wait to start playing with it, you know. And it runs on battery, so if I ever need to go somewhere, and I don't have to plug it into a computer, just fucking SD card. But so when I have you on the show, I can plug it into the computer, and we can just have a chat right here, right now, and the quality will be fucking fantastic. This is what I want. To me, I don't want to jeopardize it. As long as it sounds great, it's quality, it's perfect. I fucking love it. You know, and I just, oh man, I can't wait. You know, and I have over here some. I don't know how you guys. How safe is it? I don't know. I'm kind of. I want to show you something cool, but
how safe is it?
Like, no, it's not safe. It's not dildos. Jesus.
I don't know. You asked a very scary question.
If we ever have a show, nice little drink.
Oh, sweet.
I've been getting into single malt scotch lately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just fucking phenomenal. So this is Glenfiddich. I literally have it all lined up here because this is something I get to do and I can talk about.
Yeah.
Sit down with Seth. No way I can do this.
Yeah.
You know, we got old Putney, another amazing single malt.
See, this is where I start to drift because I don't know the fancy schmancy stuff.
You Jack, right? You
Jack, and it's even if it's been degraded.
Dude,
I'm a Jim Beam guy now.
Jim Beam? You went down a notch.
Yeah, I went poor man's Jack.
Dude, you got to get into the single malt. So I fucking hated blended whiskey for the longest time. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't. What's it called? I was like, I can't stomach it. You know. Then my buddy's like, no, you got to try single malt. Single malt is basically it's been put in a barrel and it's not blended. It's not with different barrels. It's just been in one barrel sitting for 12 years, 10 years, or 18 years, or 21 years. And the more years, the darker the tone, the better the flavoring. It's its own thing, you know. And it just comes out this amazing fucking flavor, and it's just you don't need any ice. You just put just the right amount. You swirl it, you smell it, and you just it's a vibe on its own, dude.
But see, I'm not a the taste buds don't like. I'm not a like I haven't had a meal where I was like it's like I eat because I'm hungry, and I get full. Like there's some things that taste better than others, but it won't ever stop me from eating. You know what I mean? Like that single malt, like the idea of sitting down, smelling it, drinking it slowly, stuff. Like the taste isn't the primary goal. It all tastes like shit anyway. If you're drinking, you might as well get drunk, or at least enjoy it while it's on the way down. That's why I do like a bourbon and Coke.
Okay. No, see that's again, that's another thing. That's when I say this is a vibe. Like you do like 2 or 3 drinks of like a single malt, and okay, it's so funny. You don't get drunk, but you get this sort of high feeling. Not high like marijuana high, but like it's a vibe. You just feel more mellowed out. Yeah. It's a weird drunk. I'm telling you, it's a very strange drunk. Okay. You just feel more mellow. It calms you down. I don't know. It's such a weird feeling, you know? But I get what you mean. Like when it comes to taste buds and what's called, you just want to stomach it and get drunk. I guess that's when it's like to each is different, and I don't know. Like for me, first of all, I don't know if I can ever get drunk again because I got to a point where I don't get drunk. I just get super tired. I'm like, dude, I'm done for the day. It's like, I can't, like, you know, I feel already old. I'm 30. I'm not. I shouldn't be old, but I feel like I have the body of a fucking 50-year-old, you know.
No, I mean if you're partying, it's different to just sitting around having a beverage.
Yeah, exactly. If you're partying, I think something in your brain kind of switches and you're out there trying to like, fucking, but if you're like at home, like what I do is like, yeah, it's been a long fucking day. I'll have like 2 or 3 drinks and then you just, pass out. Like you just kind of feel like, all right.
Yeah, but see, even that, like, I don't want to sit and sniff a single malt that costs an arm and a leg. I want to have a nice, tasty cake smelling drink. Like the stuff I have, it tastes like cupcakes, man. It's just so much sugar and.
That's why you get the shitty hangovers. Everyone's like, "Oh, why am I so fucking home?" Because you have so much. When you mix drinks with like so much sugar, that's the part that gives you the hangover. Because you feel so dehydrated. When you have like the nice fucking, like you said, like a fucking nice, tasty fucking wines and the nice whiskeys and all that, you don't wake up with a hangover. You put zero sugar.
But you're not partying on a $400 bottle.
No. See, that's different. I wouldn't. No. See, if I'm gonna go party it up and I'm gonna I wouldn't touch liquor. So if I touch liquor, I'll get fucked up completely. So I want to control my getting fucked up. I just go for straight beer, and I go by the pint. I'll down the first one, and down the second one, and I'll sip the last 3, and I'll end up with a very good buzz. Because that's my strategy. Because I don't want to be completely fucked by the end of the night. I just want to like leave the not the club. I don't know what the club's anymore, but the bar kind of like saying, "Oh, today was a night achieved."
Yeah, see, you plan too much, way more than I do. I'm just like, hey, is this what's available? Cool.
Cool.
Mike's saying my favorite. He loves malt Scotch, and my favorite Old Master single malt. A bunch of crazy Freemasons in Scotland started the company a few years ago. The apprentice, fellowcraft, and the Old Master is minimal 18 years aged. That's pretty crazy. The minimal is 18 years.
Find it at my local liquor store.
I do like a good apple juice and Jack Daniels. I've never tried Jack and Apple. That's weird to say, but I'll give it a shot. What you saying? Adnan's just so chill with some things. Life, it's both cool and funny. Like, yeah, it's liquid. I drink. It's food. I eat. Khalas. Exactly. See, Wajiha gets me. Like today. I'll give you an example. Today, my wife's like, you know what? We've been eating healthy. We've been cooking at home, doing all this shit for a very long time since quarantine. And let's just order some food. What do you want? I said pizza. She's like, which pizza? I was like, I don't give a fuck. Just get a pizza and whatever you want, and I'll just have it. And she's like, no, but what do you feel like having? I was like, pizza. She's like, do you want pepperoni or like with mushrooms or not? I was like, I don't care. Like like in my heart of hearts, I actually don't care. Is there tomato on it? I don't care. So get what you want because I'll eat anything. And she was bothered by it. She's like, hey, like, which one do you want? I was like, honestly, you could probably put it plain. Like I'll eat the dough. I don't care.
I just uncooked ball of dough. You wanted it.
I'm down. Yeah, margarita, pepperoni. I don't give a shit. I don't have a preference. It's pizza. I like it, and I'll probably enjoy the taste. I'll never be. I'm never the guy that goes, you know what this needs? Salt. Like I don't know. You put it in front of me. I ate it. That's the way I eat it.
Do you feel like you eat too fast? Like do you wolf food down?
No, even if I eat slow, even I'm enjoying it. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just that if this is the way,
you're not fussy about what you're like getting. You're not.
No, not at all. I because I don't think it matters. Like this is not where my energy is going. Like a chicken breast. Like does it need sauce? I don't fucking know. Is it dry? Yes. Put sauce.
So I have the same mentality when it comes to lunch. So when it comes to lunch, I have the same lunch every fucking day. I don't care. Literally, I need something to eat at 1:00 because I go to my second shift at 3. So I wake up at 8, have the same fucking breakfast, 3 hard-boiled eggs with tall glass of carrot juice and like a shot and lemon of ginger and lime and lemon just because it's Corona times. I don't know if it works. Psychologically, it just helps. So probably BS, but fuck it. Lunchtime, same fucking shit. Fucking chicken breast with broccoli and rice. I'm just so hungry at the time by lunch. I'll eat it. Dinner is where I'm like, I get a little picky. If there's no good food in the house, I'll order, and like I'll spend like 30 minutes on talabat or any the delivery order service that whatever you guys have. Just going nope, and then like something needs to really hit the spot. And Fridays, it's been a fucking tradition because my brother just won't let it go. That every fucking Friday for lunch we have to have KFC.
KFC.
KFC. I don't fucking know why, but every Friday it hits the spot. And now, like, I can't imagine a Friday not having KFC. It got to that point. Now I'm physically bothered. Like, what if like I have some plans in the morning and I just can't have KFC? like what am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna feel? This is gonna really bother. This is gonna really take my day.
How long has that tradition been going on?
Okay, if I want to take you way back. So it here in our household, it started when I was 11.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude, 11. Okay, every fucking Friday, KFC was the fuck. It was a no-brainer. I would wake up to the smell of fucking KFC. Like that's the thing. That's the thing we ordered. That's the thing we got. That's and that happened for a while, and then all of a sudden, my dad discovered a restaurant called Al Tazij, which is basically
a healthier chicken.
A healthier chicken, yeah. It's a chicken that's grilled, and it was really small. Like it was the kind of restaurant where like everyone had their own chicken. Like everyone bought their own fucking chicken, So KFC got kicked out. Tazij came on board, and then that was the case for a good period, which bothered me because I was like, dude, this is like changing the whole program of society. This is not how we roll, man. What's going on? What happened to KFC, man? And I think my dad was like sick of all the grease. He's like, we can't do this. We need to be healthy. We're going to order a different chicken. Like, stop being healthy. Then that slowly left and it became ordering Arabic breakfast, like fool, hummus. I don't know the English version was, falafel. And that's the only way to say it. And that was the thing. Again, for a big period, and now it's like whatever the house makes, like light breakfast. Sometimes my dad would join us, but me and my brother are bringing back the KFC tradition because I was like, dude, we have to bring it back.
Yeah. See, this is where your like schedule and kind of routine comes in. You guys have had it long standing for a while. I come from a household where it's just like, you hungry? Yeah, eat. Fucking, I don't. What do you want? It just doesn't make any sense to me, and like the way we grew up, it just didn't. We like it. Yeah, the whole like even just sitting down together at the table and all that stuff. Like if you were busy, you're busy. I don't fucking do your thing, bro. Just do your thing.
It's kind of the same here. Like it. So for us, proper lunch. So my dad and my mom, when they have lunch, they have it at 5 because that's when, or at 5:30 because that's when my dad comes back from work.
But see, that's like that's lunch for the Middle East. That's dinner everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Like our household we don't have dinner. There's no dinner. It's just one meal, which that's it. Like my meal at 1 o'clock is something I quickly whip up. Because I just need to eat something, and it's just chicken and broccoli and rice, and I have it, and that's what's going to replenish me for the second shift at work. And then I come back from work. Well, I go from work to the gym, and from the gym back home, and then whatever my parents made for lunch at 5 or dinner, that's my dinner.
Yeah.
There's no complaints. There's always food in the house, and I just try my best not to order out because I know if I order out, I'll just like go apeshit. I have no self-control. That's the problem.
Yeah.
There needs to be like ads on Talabat or like, oh, the nearest gym or
if you eat this, you got to do 4 more hours tomorrow.
I swear to God, dude, that's a fucking great idea because I have zero self-control. Especially if I'm at the actual like restaurant or at actual like KFC or whatever, because I'd be like, I'll go in with a plan. I'll go in like, all right, I'm gonna go in and get like a super dinner meal, just 4 pieces of chicken.
I find that so hilarious because you know what my version of that is. Even if we're in a group setting and someone's like, "Oh, we're ordering this thing from a burger place. What do you want?" And I'll be like, "Whatever the equivalent of a Big Mac is." Like every restaurant has that flagship, right? The Whopper or the Big Mac or the Super Supreme or whatever it is. Get that for me. I'll be fine. I'll be good to go.
You're like the easiest person like to fucking go out to a restaurant with, because you'll like have anything as long as it's
you have recommendations. Fucking I'm down. Whatever.
I'm fussy, dude. Like I'll have a shitty day if we're all going to a new restaurant which I've never been to. Like I'll be that fucking guy going, this better be a fucking good restaurant, especially if you catch me on a day where I'm really hungry. You know, like I'll flip some shit. Like I can't. I wish I had your mentality. I wish I could go anywhere and be happy. I can't. You know, like I have a place. I have a like a safe bet for every restaurant. So if we go to PF Chang's, I know what I'm getting because I know it won't disappoint me. We go to what's it called?
You went down to disappointment. Like it goes deep.
100%, dude. 100%. This is. I'll tell you this thing really quick. So there's this dish called mendi. Mendi is a Yemeni dish, which is rice and lamb. I was going to London for a week, and I was like, I'm gonna have mendi the day before I travel because I know I'm not gonna get a chance to have it in London for the week. So I order it from the one place where I've never tried it from. I've never ordered. I'm taking a long shot. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be good. They get it, and it's the worst fucking thing I've had in my life. I'm like, this is karma for not going to the place I'm used to, and like this is me taking a shot at something new. You know, and you know, people say it's okay.
You're more like my wife Tara. I ruined her trip to Rome, or at least I stamped it with the bad taste at the very very end. We went to Rome. Wait, let me go through the comments real quick. I'm really enjoying this Adnan segment of the podcast today from Wajiha. I'd love to see Adnan as a judge on a cooking show. I just be like, yo, I'm hungry. Now I'm full. It's good. KFC has so much sodium from Mike. We have a place here called A&W. I fucking love the teen burger. My nemesis to weight loss. FN burgers. I'm assuming you're saying fucking. I can order the shit out of a menu. Svengali22 says Mendi is life.
100%.
The Discord. 100%. I remember once there was an argument over in Discord. Mendi versus Mensef. Mensef? I think it was Mendi versus Mensef.
I have no comment. I had Mensef yesterday and today, and dude, that's life. So I can't. That's the one battle.
Wait, you're switching out from Mendi to Mensef?
No. Dude, that's the one battle I can't. I am. What's that country that's neutral? I am Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
Switzerland.
I'm pretty sure that's the saying. I don't know if politically they're still the.
Well, I am neutral. I have no problems. I'm like, I'll sit in the middle and I'll mediate the battle. But yeah, dude, I'll never fucking. I can't. They're both equally good to me.
Yeah, Switzerland's been got 2-2 just jumped in. What you're saying, I relate with Seth. I'm fussy, picky, / any of those annoying person adjectives. And Mike's saying karma is a bad karma. What?
Get it?
I don't get it.
Korma. Is it a type of dish?
I don't know. See, I don't know. Is it pizza? I'll eat it.
Is it a thing?
Switzerland is a neutral one. Yeah. But yeah, it's Switzerland, the nice Germans from.
Well, whatever it is, man. I'm neutral, man. I can't. Let's go, man. Mendy is great. Mensef is also fucking great. So
Yeah, I'm. See, I think we're learning more and more about how different we are. But yeah, let me go back to ruining Rome for Tara. We went to Rome. We had the spur of the moment vacation. This was before the kid was around, and we went to Rome for 4 days, and the entire trip was based around having some good food and having some good wine and good coffee and stuff like that. Tada's very into that stuff, and I was just tagging along, basically eating everything that she suggested, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. It was very good. But by the end of it, I just had so much fucking pasta and bread and all that shit. So when we got to the airport, she was like, "Let's have one last, like, very nice pasta before we leave Italy, before we leave Rome. Let's get that one good one." And I was like, "Listen, we've been eating fucking pasta for 4 days. Let me just get a burger. Like, there's a burger spot down there. I just want a burger. I just want a simple burger. I don't want some guy sprinkling cheese on my plate. Like, I just want my burger. I hold it and I eat it." And she's like, "God damn it. Okay." We went to the burger place. She's like, "Do you guys have pasta here?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "All right, fuck it. You get the burger. I'll have the pasta in this burger place because you're an idiot." And
Okay.
she got the pasta and she hated it. It was horrible for her. She's like, "It's
Tasting
undercooked. It was crunchy. It was everything." And the entire plane ride, she was like, "My last meal in Rome, you fucked it up. Because of your burger. Was your burger good?" I was like, "It was all right. That's kind of like a Big Mac." she was furious. And she reminds me of it every couple of months. She's like, "Remember that fucking time you ruined Rome?"
Man, I can't imagine like leaving Rome. Like, I've never been, but I heard my brother and his wife went, and they told me it's a fucking phenomenal place. Like, leaving that on such a shitty note, man, you got to make it up there. You know?
Yeah. Shit. She's like, "Was that burger worth it?"
Worth it? Was it worth it? Was it good?
It was all right. I mean, it was a burger. It was fine.
It was good, right?
Yeah, it was.
I can't imagine the pasta being like. It's like going to a Chinese restaurant and ordering butter chicken. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go to like a burger joint and get pasta.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
the argument was that there was legitimate Italian restaurants there.
There are, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but I wanted to take her to this other one that got the burger just for the burger's sake. So
Was it? I'm surprised they haven't fucking pasta. It was one of the weirdest things. What's it called?
it was because it was one of those like side chain random things. It wasn't a proper restaurant.
Oh, okay. Fucking A.
You can't ruin a poutine. Come to Canada and have poutine. There was a Canadian restaurant here that served it, but I never went and it shut down.
Dude, I tried poutine. Look, I'm a shitty. I have no excuse to be a Canadian because my passport's Canadian, but I'm a very bad Canadian because I barely go there. It's fucking expensive to go there. I'd love to have the ability or the money or the finances to be able to go to like Montreal and like visit once a year at least. Fuck it, even twice a year. You know, like stay there for a month, get to know the country. Like, oh, fucking, I have the passport. I should be able to know this. For the first time in my life, in 2012, I tried poutine, and it wasn't like a fucking gourmet poutine. Like it came in a fucking steel, like fucking like I don't know, like a shitty Tupperware, like the aluminum Tupperware with the cardboard cover.
Yeah,
and, like,
the one if you put that thing in the fridge for too long and you try to pull it out, it always collapses and folds over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the fucking poutine was like warped into the shape of the thing, and like it was all perfectly stacked because it was there for a long time, and because it was on top of another poutine, it was just like sandwiched. Like you could take it, and it was just man, dude, I hate this guy for bringing it up because you can't. I mean, I'm sure you can recreate it, but we just don't. I can't find cheese curds. That's the one missing ingredient. Because poutine is basically fries, gravy, and cheese curds. I remember trying it and just fucking having the best experience of my life. And he's right, you can't fuck it up. You really can't. And it's, oh my god, dude. It's fucking the best.
He says, "Come to Jordan Bay. We'll house you and take off the." Wait, what? Why did the chat skip? Did the chat skip for you?
No. So come to the Georgian Bay. We'll house you and take off the Liberation. Dude,
I went all the way up. I went all the way up. My chat just went all the way up to I like pie.
Oh man.
Okay, wait. Let me keep scrolling down.
Yeah, fresh salted cheese curds. We can't find them here. I can't find them anywhere.
Okay, I'm back now. Fresh salted cheese curds.
We can't find them. Fresh salted cheese or curds?
I don't know, man. Oh, we'll take care of the libations. Yeah, he meant that for the last comment. But
okay.
When are we? Let's put you on the spot. When are we getting the first episode? That's what he said.
Once I'm able to get my shit on, figure out how I can upload my shit on Apple, because I want to be able to upload it. Like I figured out how to do it. So if I have to figure it out, I need to upload it on Apple and Spotify. Those are the only two I should work on first, right? I mean, let's
just do it on Anchor. They'll do it for you.
Wait, hold on. Anchor is an app?
Anchor is a website and an app, yeah.
I don't know how to internet.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link. You just upload your episode there. Just listen. Do the first episode. I'll upload it.
Hold on. Anchor. Wait, what's it called? Anchor?
Anchor.fm.
Oh, home Anchor. Anchor.org.
.fm.
Oh, .fm. I literally Googled Anchor and I got actual ship anchors.
Yeah, no, not that.
Oh, there it is. I realized I spelled anchor wrong. So the easiest way to make a podcast. Okay. Clicking, easy way to make a podcast. Sign up.
Yeah.
Damn it, bro.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I could show you the ropes. It's very, very easy.
I have it open up here. I mean, if you don't mind, like, bearing with me, I don't mind. Like, if you.
No, I don't. And I'm putting in the chat a link to for everyone to check out. To that links to the Anchor, the Apple Podcast, the Google Podcast, the Spotify, all that stuff for Unmuted. Just for those that might not know that we have that.
I mean, I'd like to host you as my first guest, dude, because this is kind of where it started.
I'm down.
Yeah, man.
I'm always down, man.
You know, I'm gonna figure out how this. I mean, technically we can do it like this, and I can record everything. What's it called? But once I have my shit kind of coordinated, you know, I mean, it's not. The beauty the beauty about having a voice-only podcast. That I don't have to go anywhere. I don't need to go to what's it called. I have everything I need right now. You know, I just need one mic, this is why I'm so excited. What's it called? Okay, hold on. Let me just my laptop. Okay, so full name.
Hit it. We're doing this.
Seth. Let's put Seth Abbas because that's.
I want to ask the chat where's everyone tuning in from? I know Mike is on YouTube. Wajiha is on Facebook. And Ahmed Svengali 22 is on Twitch. But have you guys listened to the podcast on Spotify, Apple, or Google or anything like that? I know I get some statistics back from Anchor about how many people listen to the podcast and stuff like that, and the numbers are fairly high. I don't know who's listening to it, but it's super cool to see the the total number of streams for all the different platforms and stuff. Svengali 22. I listen on Spotify. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's great. I think Spotify and Apple Podcasts are the two highest used apps in terms of Unmuted. But he says
I'm just
especially
thinking, I'm
especially
thinking
when I'm
those are the
driving. The what?
All right. I'm just thinking like general. Like I think the two main ones that I mean, I listen. For example, me on my way to work, I listen to like Joe Rogan in the mornings. I listen to like the Apple, because I have a Apple phone.
Yeah.
I just use Apple. Okay, so make your first episode. Let's go. Press. Let's go. What? No. Record message library transmission.
Oh, you
No,
could record directly onto the app. So basically, if you plug all of us in, you could record it directly onto there and it'll upload, or you just upload a file once it's recorded.
Yeah, I mean, click upload. Yeah, okay, I should go back, right? Because I don't want to message transmission. What do I do?
Just make the account. We'll go through it later. I can screen share you and show you all the steps. But yeah, I'm curious where everyone listens to it. Svengal 22 Ahmed Munir saying Spotify.
Go to podcast. Go to podcast setting. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
This is where I'm supposed to be at. I don't know if you can see it properly.
I can't see it. It's just a white screen.
Damn it. Okay, cool. So podcast name. Can't believe we're doing this. It's gonna be fun.
That's what he said. That's such a good name. That's still such a good name.
That's it.
Yeah.
Podcast description. I don't fucking know. I hate this thing. I hate
You're already struggling.
If it wasn't for like you guys, I'd probably sit here for like hours and like, how do I? Okay, that's what he said. I'm making sure that I got the name right. That's what he said. Let's talk to a fun convo with homies shooting the shit about life.
You're really digging deep in there. I actually want to ask Ahmed Munir, Svengali 22, how's it looking on Twitch? Is it crispy? Is it delayed at all? How does it look and sound? Because I've never actually seen the stream on Twitch yet. I'm curious. Mike Angelo just said P. It's perfect. I feel like it's a lot less delayed, by the way. You're replying and being part of the conversation through Twitch very, very quickly. The latency is amazing, crispy, clean audio. See, like it's super, super fast. I could see his comments as we're talking about it, whereas on Facebook, it's very delayed.
It is delayed, yeah. I feel like on Twitch it's meant to be, because isn't it supposed to be like really quick? Like it's supposed to have that fast.
Yeah, but I just thought because maybe we're streaming to multiple platforms, it'll all be delayed. But Twitch is coming in super fast, whereas as Facebook is coming in last. YouTube is kind of the middle ground, but Twitch is just amazing. Super, super interactive. I tried to make these commands for if we want to link anything. So, for example, the Discord channel, I just hit this one button, and it'll send out if you'd like to have more conversations, share music, movies, or even pictures of your pets. Join the tribe on Discord. I just realized there's a typo in that one. Wujih saying, yeah, the chat is delayed here. Wujih, switch over to Twitch. Come on. How many people do we have on Twitch?
I finished the description. It couldn't be as simple and basically what I want.
Yeah.
Fun combo with friends, shooting the shit, talking about life, and overall a good time. Because honestly, that's what I want.
Exactly, man. That's the whole point of you doing it.
Yeah. Podcast category, comedy, I think. Language, English. Continue. English. Oh, fuck. Search for a photo, upload. I don't fucking know. I don't have a picture. All right, for now, I'm just going to put search for a photo, see what they got. Right, I'm going to have to, for just for now, and then I'll, because I got to work on a logo.
I got to make another account there to view streams? I don't think so. I don't think you do. Jester, what's up? Jester is tuning in. He says, "Hello, everyone. Adnan, what's up? Thank you for tuning in over on Facebook." But yeah, so we were talking about the Twitch streams. I don't know. Ahmed Munir is kind of the go-to streaming guy for me. Everything, even Discord, like our Discord, he's the one who did everything. He says, yeah, you need to create an account to be able to chat. See, it's just so fast. It's super fast over there.
That's on Discord, right?
No, he's on Twitch.
Because I know on Twitch you have to have an account, but you don't to chat to like text. But you can watch the stream. Because
you can watch it, but that's what he said. He says you need to create an account to be able to chat, but you can link it to your Google account or Facebook account.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know if you remember a while ago during the straight up like the COVID thing, Amr Shisho, AMR.
Yeah.
He did a little stream of his live set, you know.
Yeah.
And I had it. It was really cool. I had it chilling while I was playing video games and was like listening to him jam out. You know.
You should make a Twitch account. See, listen, how many followers do we have on Twitch? Zvingali 22. If you could check, I think we have like 7. I want 10. I want us to reach 10 followers on Twitch. So because I think they have like these ranking things where as soon as you hit certain milestones, you get more like tier benefits and stuff like that. So we need to hit 10. So Wajiha, Jester, Mike Angelo, make a Twitch account. Follow Unmuted. Let's hit the 10 followers, and also you, Seth.
I own Discord, right?
Are you on the Discord channel server that we have? You know what? This is something new on our Discord. I added a bot, and Ahmed Munir, you'd be very proud of me for this. I added a bot that plays a music quiz. So it plays you like 15 seconds of a song, and everyone that's playing gets to guess. You get 1 point for the song title, 1 point for the artist, or 3 points if you guess both. And it's all on Discord, and you could just start. We should play it after this the stream. We should do a round real quick.
We can't. Won't you get flagged? Or
no. On Discord, yeah, on the Discord itself, not on the stream.
Okay, I think I'm kind of ready-ish. Maybe.
Yeah, I tried to play it. I played it with Dana, and I must say that I did win, because I don't know if it was pure luck, but anytime I heard a lyric, I just typed that, and it was the song name, and I kind of cheated. But we're just saying, okay, downloading Twitch. Oh, that's an awesome game. That is awesome. Very, very proud from Ahmed Munir. I'm up for it. Wajiha, you don't need to download Twitch. You can use the browser. And I think she's downloading it on the phone. The app on the phone is very, very good. It is very, very good. But let's try to get 10 followers over on the Unmuted Twitch page. I get a Twitch, but I think that's a side effect from the 90s. Mike, that's a hilarious one. That's so funny. Yeah, app on the phone is better than the browser for sure. All right, man. Well, let's wrap this up. Let's jump on Discord. We play some music games and stuff, and I'll help you sort out Anchor and everything you need. Once we get off the live stream.
I think I'm almost there. So if I go to view public site, it takes you to listen on Spotify. I don't know.
No, you gotta wait for it. It kind of rolls it out one by one.
Oh, okay.
After you start uploading.
Okay. Okay, cool. I mean, I got to a point where it says we're distributing your podcast, and then there's like dots going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's up to
you.
set up
As soon as
monthly.
you start uploading, I'll start distributing it. Michael Asmar is in the house. What's up, man? He says can't seem to find it in the app, in the Twitch app. Is that what you mean? You can't find unmuted in the Twitch app? We need more Twitchers. Is that what it's called? Twitchers?
Is it?
I don't know. Just making sure.
Well, yeah.
Actually, Ahmed Munir did correct me today. I said tweeters and it was wrong.
What is it?
Twitchers.
What, tweeters?
Twitchers.
Oh, for Twitch.
Yeah.
I thought it was like for the tweet. You know, like the Twitter.
Hey, Wajiha's on Twitch. Yeah, I see. I'm new to Twitch, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. Wajiha's on Twitch. Thank you, Wajiha, for switching over. How does it feel? How does it look? And see, the time we get to see the comments is a lot faster. The link doesn't seem to work. Okay, I'll put a better link. Twitch.tv/unmuted show. Here's Svengali22 just put it in the chat, but I don't think it relays it to Facebook, so I'm just putting the exact same link that Ahmed Munir put, but sending it over to Facebook. I like this this like random ass like it's pulling from all the different platforms and stuff. It's very cool.
Nice.
All right, man. So we're gonna see a lot more. That's what he Seth, and a lot more of Seth very soon. And you should do like a setting up vlog once you're ready for it.
I'll definitely. I'm kind of ready. I just need to get this going and then hit record and start fucking doing episodes, man.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really stoked.
Yeah.
And
I appreciate it myself because I think I don't know. Maybe it's there. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll end this episode. We'll figure it out. And like I said, join the Discord if you guys want to play the quiz game. Wait, let me do that thing again, where it puts the Discord link up. And yeah, man, do you wanna do the honors? Thank you guys for tuning in from all over, from Twitch and Facebook, and Mike Aramake is now following on Twitch. What's up, Mike? Nice. Yeah, see how quick the chat comes through? It's very, very smooth. Zero latency. All right, we need one more person. We need one more person to hit the 10. Seth, you're up. Mike, you're up. Move over to Twitch, and I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Mike is saying I like it. Yeah, man. We'll jump on Discord. We'll talk about it, and I'll be doing a lot more Twitch stuff. I think Twitch is like a better stream platform in general than Facebook.
It does seem like it's moving much more smoother.
Yeah. Beauty and the Beef will be up and running soon too, from Mike. Yeah, man, dude, Mike, try to look into doing it on Twitch. I think that'll be a great place for it. Would you saying yeah, it's pretty neat as well. That's awesome. I'm super stoked you guys like it. I think there's it's just a better like streaming platform in general. And yeah, Azari is now following as well. Azrahi. Azarhai. Am I saying it right? Let me know. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but I'm stoked that you're following. Thank you so much. Good times. Cheers, guys, from Mike. Seth, you're zoned into Anchor right now.
No, I was trying to log into what's it called, Twitch. I can see it, but
let's help me do the outro. Give it a hit the outro, and we'll meet over on Discord and continue the Anchor stuff.
Say 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it is right. Good. Thank you. I'm glad it worked out. And thank you for following, man. It's dope. Take care, everyone, from Wajiha, and hit
The outro.